right. We are live here, still in Reno. We're making our way out of this city, needless to say. Heading over towards back to California. We got a long way to go. As you can see, my good boy Justin is not with me right now. It is just me, myself, and I as I travel the rest of the way by myself until some other person decides they want to join me on my journey. But this one's going to be a long one. We're doubling back. We're heading on over towards the redwoods of California as we hit the northern side of California, coming out of Reno, Nevada. I think I did not too good of a job with the last recording. Unfortunately, there was a lot of issues. A thunderstorm came rolling in once we got to the what's it called? Once we got to like the Tahoe area, and it just was not the best. You know, he kind of killed a lot of. Hey, watch out, buddy! People just love backing in and don't. Some people just don't know what's going on. Farmer's Tan is going crazy. Yeah, I know. It is going a bit insane. We caught a lot of sun out here. Reno has been fairly clear. I mean, a lot of the other places we've been to throughout the day have been fairly clear. I think if I had to say what gave me the most sun damage, it was probably Davis. Despite all the trees, Davis definitely kept me a little bit toasty while out there. But yeah, Reno did a good job too. I know the bit rate's kind of going up and down a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I can try connecting to the Wi-Fi a little bit, see if it stabilizes, but let me try that right now. Let's connect to see if my Wi-Fi is going to work. It is connected. We'll see. If not, we'll stick back to doing what I know best, which is being on data, which is kind of sad that it's kind of low right now and it's fluctuating, but it's okay. Hopefully there's not too much artifacting going on. If there is, let me know in the chat. Hopefully things are a little bit easier this time around, as we're still in the city of Reno, trying to get out of this damn forsaken place. I don't think I said my opinion about... Well, I did say my opinion yesterday, but I don't think it made it through. I had to cut a good portion of the video because, you know, lots of it just got destroyed because of... More than likely because of the thunderstorm, but also some of the areas out here, they're just not the best in terms of connection. I would argue that there's a lot of other reasons why that there's issues with connecting, but as of right now it seems to be okay. But again, let me know what's going on. That way we can try and keep this stream as smooth as we can, as I believe earlier it did say that there would be more thunderstorms hitting the northern California Reno side, so hopefully as I'm driving making my way to the next destination, we will not encounter any of that. Other than that, so far, my opinion of Reno, not the best. Very huge disappointment, needless to say. I've always had that impression of like, oh, Reno's kind of like another Vegas, you know, maybe not necessarily Vegas, like it's not going to be 100%, but at the very least, like there would be some similarities going on with the city. That is not true at all whatsoever. Reno, I enjoyed my time. However, it is not what you would expect out of another major city outside of what everybody would know as is Las Vegas, right? When you talk about Nevada, more than likely people are talking about Las Vegas. There's no real in-between there. And then second to that would be Reno, only because it is another popular city. There's a TV show based off of Reno 911, and there's tons of other things out here that would call your attention to it, right? Like Lake Tahoe, which we went to yesterday, was nearby, is nearby to Reno, like just about an hour out. And then other smaller towns in between. Now, obviously, you have the capital, Carson City, just south of it, which, in my opinion, Carson City was a little bit better than what Reno had to offer. And I hope all this is coming through. If anybody's in the chat right now and you're listening and you're watching and it sounds pretty clear and it looks pretty clear, let me know, because I do hope that it is. But yeah, like, not too much going on in this area. I'm glad I came. Can't say that coming here was a waste. I would much rather come here and figure out what's going on than just imagine what the place would be like. And I'm kind of glad that I did come to Reno to disappoint myself in a lot of ways. At least now I can say, like, if anybody in the future ever wants to go to Reno, I would tell them not to go, because it is not worth it. It's pretty boring, unlike Vegas, you know, where with Vegas you have like tons of flashy lights and advertisements here and there, and buildings that are basically billboards, and restaurants and entertainment like concerts and dance halls and magic shows. You name it, it goes crazy over there. Over here, erase all of that. The only thing that you can really do here is gamble. That's it. Because as soon as you leave the casinos, there's nothing. Like, there's absolutely nothing. It's a dead city in a lot of ways. Their main strip, where if you saw, and those of you who watched it, I'm hoping that you guys were able to see good chunks of the stream and it in Artifact. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Everything's very clear. It sounds like there's a bit of a delay. So forgive me. But yeah, it really does seem like Reno's a bit of a dead city. You go outside the casino, there's really nothing to do. It's barren. The main strip, nobody's on it. And a lot of the places are closed. When you go to the casinos itself, like, I mean, there's lots of tables. The tables are cheap. You're able to do what you want. You know, like tons of $10 blackjack tables, lots of stuff going on in the casinos, but that's just it. So it's either you stay in the casino or you just leave the city, because there's really nothing to do outside of the city. It's just barren wasteland in a lot of ways. I mean, you can think of Vegas as a barren wasteland, but at least Vegas has transformed itself into something that provides entertainment to people. You can go out into the streets and there's tons of things to do. Whereas here, it's like, if you go out into the street, you're really either just going to another place to eat, because it's cheaper to do that than eat inside the hotel, or you're going home, because there's nothing else to do. It's fucking barren. It's brown. It's sad. So no shame to Reno. I'm pretty sure lots of people would want to come to Reno, but to me, that's not it. It's not it. You know, I mean, if you're in Sacramento or like any of like the northern neighboring cities, and you want to go to a place where there's like casinos and gambling and some fun, then by all means, as somebody who's from the southern side of California, it's more convenient to go to Vegas than it is to go to Reno. But even if I lived in the northern side of California, I would probably take the time to go to Vegas rather than go to Reno, because at least Vegas would be more fun. Is Vegas more expensive than Reno? Yes, Vegas is more expensive than Reno. Reno is significantly cheap. I didn't stay in any of the major hotels, but when it comes to like the surrounding areas, the food and the tables and the games, you'll be able to save a little bit more money, unless if you have a gambling problem, which if you do, like, go find help or something. I don't know, like, that ain't up to me, you know. I can check myself, all right, but if you can't, go seek help. Other than that, there really is nothing else. Reno, you know, it's kind of boring. It's kind of boring. No shame to the people that live in Reno. I know you probably don't have a lot of other places to really go to because everything else is probably expensive outside of Reno. But at least you do have some sort of thing going on. It's just not for me. It's not for me. I'd rather, if I had the money and income to choose between the two, I would rather go to Vegas. And if I didn't, I probably would still rather go to Vegas, because even if I'm just going to be walking in the streets, not going to a show or going to a club or going to a concert, then I would have more fun just walking around rather than as soon as I step out of the casino, I'm like met with smelly, dirty roads that are just unclean, and nothing's really fun. Nothing's really fun out here. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm getting out of this place, and we're moving back into California. We're heading up to the northern side of California, and we're gonna probably transition out from whatever all this, like the typical like chaparral style biomes that you can probably see right along here. Very typical look in the Southern California regions. But as we move on from here, eventually it should turn into more denser forests. We'll have to be a bit more careful driving around there. We're going to be, we are higher up. We're about, as of right now, we're anywhere between 4,000 to 5,000 feet above sea level. So as we get closer to our destination, we will definitely be a lot lower than where we currently are at the moment. So there's probably going to be a lot of mountain driving, which also translates to disconnects, because we love having disconnects out in these parts. Yay. And there it is right there. You can probably see it. Welcome to California. As we cross in 3, 2, 1, boom. Back in the home state as we make our way across to our next destination. Just a smidge of choppiness, but every once in a while, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with a smidge of choppiness. That's just what it's going to be like out here. Hopefully, as we traverse a little bit, as we get further away from the cities, we're able to maintain a little bit of connection. It looks like we're doing okay so far. Other than that, I hope you guys are doing well. Anybody who's watching me up on Twitch, I see you, Edmund, watching me. Right there, texting me on there. Anybody on Twitch, you're always more than welcome to chat. I can kind of see you guys on the chat. It pops up every now and then. I don't know, it's been a bit inconsistent with this app that I have, but every now and then it pops up. It seems pretty good. I've been able to read. There's clearly a delay, so I apologize if I don't answer you immediately. It looks like even though I set the delay to be pretty small, the delay looks like it is anywhere between like 15 to 30 seconds. So I do apologize if I don't answer you immediately. I'll try my best to answer you as soon as I possibly can. And if you're on YouTube, it's the same thing. You can chat on YouTube as well. And sometimes every now and then it looks like YouTube does have a little bit of a better thing going on. So if you're having problems with Twitch, on my profile, there should be a YouTube link. Head right on over to the YouTube link and check me out on there as well. If you're following me on Twitch and you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, go ahead and do that, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube, follow on Twitch. I do also have Kick up as well. I do not have any links for Kick at the moment. I haven't been able to do anything about that. But if you're watching on Kick, unfortunately, even though I do have it set up to where it should be at, and we're hitting low bit rate, I apologize. It looks like we're getting pretty far out from where we need to be, so the bit rate is starting to drop. I hope it's not too bad for us out here as we get further and further away from Reno. We're not going to be in any major towns for quite some time until we get in towards the center of California. And of course, typical with California inspection station, always anything. I remember this a lot back when family vacations coming from Lake Havasu City, making our way from Lake Havasu back into California. I'm just gonna have to let them know, hey, this is what's up. Grandmother is watching. Oh my goodness, the Goomba Loom herself. That is crazy. I wonder if she recognizes my voice. We'll see. Alright, we're pulling up to the inspection station. Again, very typical of California to have these. They're just checking to see if we're bringing in things that they don't want. Invasive species of all that kind. We'll see if any of them are going to be asking questions. Wait one moment. Hi there. You as well, man. They don't care. If they see us in a car, then 9 times out of 10, they really just don't care. They'll wave you off. But like if you're hauling a boat or like you got something behind you, like a trailer of some sort, particularly boats, they'll stop. They'll ask you what's up. They might even inspect it, because the main thing that they don't want is or animals of some sort. I don't know if any of this is coming through. So let me know if you're receiving any of this. I'm hoping it's coming through. If not, then that's fine. I'll just stop talking. We'll see. We'll go from there. It looks like the bitrate went back up. But yeah, they check for invasive species, like any plants or weeds. Like if you're hauling a boat, if any like mussels have attached themselves to your boat or anything like that, they'll try to inspect it. All good on the bit at 12:37 p.m. Well, it's 12:37 p.m. right now, so I'm guessing the bit rate's pretty fine. I don't know if you caught anything before then, but yeah, the bit rate did drop a little bit. We're going to be dropping for quite some time. We're driving through a huge chunk of California right now, where it's just nothing but huge meadows and plains and mountains. And that is all we see dead ahead of us. I wonder if you guys are getting a good view of what we're looking at. It is still pretty. Nothing too crazy though. I mean, I'm used to it. That's just what California is. Maybe I'm more used to more of a browner look than the golden like weeds that we see here, the gold grass that comes out. But it's just typical California to me. Very reminiscent of home. Not too many trees in the area. You can see there's a pickup of some of the trees along the mountains in the distance, but nothing too crazy. How's your guys' day going? How's the Moobert? Is she doing fine? Does she recognize the voice? As we drive on through the vast lands of Northern California, yeah, we are in the northern side of California. Nothing too crazy going on along here. Like I said, very reminiscent of the southern side. The only difference is there's a lot more gold grass than what goes on down below. Down below being, you see some shrubs here and there, but a lot more cacti, a lot more sand, a lot more dirt. Nothing too impressive. apologize. Go ahead and check the modem real quick. It's looking good. Traffic's good. Life is good. Life is as good as it can get. And if y'all want to talk about certain topics, I'm here. I don't got my boy Justin ranting about his schizophrenic moments, you know. I gotta love those moments. always entertaining to hear his side of whatever's going on in this world. My boy's a bit more crazy. I'm a bit more calm. So, but you give me the right topic, I'll lose my mind. But if there's anything y'all want to talk about too, we got a long drive ahead of us. We got about a 5-hour drive, 5-6 hour drive, long way to go. Hopefully we'll have connection all the way through. That way we can talk about all these things as we're traversing these long and lengthy roads ahead of us. So it looks like we got a long stretch of straight road. So I'm going to put this thing on cruise control for a little bit as we sit back, watch the environment, make sure no cows pop up out of nowhere, no wild Mustangs come up. Which we did run into some wild Mustangs when we were in Nevada. We were in Virginia City. Even though it said that we had like full bars of 4G LTE, it wouldn't let me record at all while out there, which was kind of sad. But I really wanted to show you guys that old town. It's pretty cool, you know, looking like how it was back in like the 1850s. Most of it burnt down, so they tried building up whatever they could, but salvaged whatever was left over. Very nice place. Very nice place. You know, and they got to see our first instance of like some wild animals out there. I can't see what if you are. I see you're texting me, Monet, but if you are typing things out, unfortunately, it's not coming through, and I don't know why, and I can't tell you why. Try sending another message, and if I can't see it and don't respond to it, then I'm sorry. Then I guess the chat thing broke again, as it usually does. But yeah, Virginia City, going back on the topic with Virginia City, really nice small town. Again, like it was around in the 1850s, one of the first few cities out in the Nevada area. One of the first places where we really ran into like a good herd of wild animals. When we were going into Yellowstone, just a little baby deer, probably its mom was there, like off the side of the road, couldn't really tell. But this time we ran into some wild Mustangs in the area, a whole herd of wild Mustangs just grazing in the grass. And you could tell they were wild Mustangs because they were all herded up together. There was at least like probably anywhere between 7 to 10 of them. None of them were collared, none of them were tagged, and they were not enclosed in anything. They were out in the fields, no fences, no nothing. Definitely a very interesting sight to see, very beautiful to see wild horses out in the vastness of Nevada. And of course, if anybody knows, that's in the chat, you would know that horses are not native to the United States of America. They were introduced to this country from the Europeans as they came over, because back then, obviously, the mode of fast transportation on land was a horse, whether if you were riding on the back of the horse or used a buggy or however had you. So when they came over from the European lands, mainly places like Spain and Portugal and England, they brought horses with them because that was their mode of transportation over there on land, so they brought it here. There was no mode of transportation, fast transportation, in the Americas at the time. So obviously, as people brought over horses, some horses probably ran off, and whole herds of horses probably ran off, and then lo and behold, they start mating, and then you come up with wild horses out in the wonderful vast lands of the United States of America, all throughout this country. And we of that in Virginia City, Nevada. As now again we are going back through California as we've left Reno. Again, pretty disappointed with Reno. At least I'm glad I went, so that way I can tell people not to go. You're better off spending a little bit more money at a place like Vegas, because at least you'll be entertained walking around rather than having to smell the stench that Reno has to offer and the disappointment that you'll run into while you're there. And yeah, other than that, we also did Carson City. Carson City's really nice. Carson City being the capital of Nevada, way up north. A lot of people would probably assume that just because Las Vegas is a super popular place, they would be the capital. That is not necessarily the case. It is not common that the capital of a state is the most populous of a state. Example, obviously, being Nevada with Carson City. Carson City is not the most populous city in the entirety of this country. And then obviously with that on top of it, Sacramento. Sacramento does have a decent population, but it does not compare at all when it comes to things like Los Angeles or San Diego, have you, where all that's going on. And even with other places as we go up further north, you know, Oregon is the same with Salem, Oregon. Salem being the capital of Oregon, also probably has a decent population. Well, everybody knows Portland. Portland, Oregon is definitely more popular than most of the other cities that exist in the great state of Oregon. Seattle, or up in Washington, where Seattle is the major city up there, but it's not the capital. The capital being Olympia. So there's definitely plenty of examples, but there are also examples of capitals that are the most populous, or at least have Tennessee national capital being up there as well, but Nashville is considered to be the most populated out of the major cities in that area, it being the capital, obviously. So they do exist. They do exist out there. And that is what we'll be running into as we go further north. And then hopefully when we start going eastbound, things will also start reflecting that way too. I don't see any chat messages popping up. So, Monet, if you are listening to this and you are typing things in the chat, I don't see them on my screen. They're not popping up anymore. I would say send me a text if you see anything in that. Oh, I'm seeing a couple messages. You were muted and okay. I just got those messages. Cool. Got some water with me. Got to keep my throat lubricated. It's going to be a long, dry ride as we go through this part of California. It looks like we're in like a really nice valley. We've got mountains on both sides, right in between, pretty flat land as we're cruising on through. Not a lot of activity going on with these roads. It looks like a lot of people are actually heading east, probably heading towards Reno, as we're kind of doing the opposite over here as we're making our way deeper into California. And it'll be our last stop in California, as we tomorrow will be leaving and making our way up to Oregon. Pretty far north for a guy driving in a car all by himself at this point. I'm really thankful that, excuse me, I saw a little water bubble on my cup. I had to get rid of it so it didn't spill. Pretty far north. Probably the furthest north I've been by myself, and furthest north that I've driven. And I'm really thankful that my boy Justin Gonzo was able to join me for a good leg of the ride. We coming up, leaving Los Angeles as he came up from San Diego, making our way from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara, and of course from Santa Barbara going into San Luis Obispo where we stayed. From San Luis Obispo going up towards Big Sur, which I know we got a little bit of a view of Monastery Beach. Monastery Beach was a very beautiful sight. I'm glad that I was able to make it through on the stream. Unfortunately, Big Sur was unable to make it through, but at least I enjoyed it. Justin enjoyed it as well. And then from there, going into Santa Cruz, walking along the boardwalk of Santa Cruz, that was super awesome. Really enjoyed that as well. And then from there, we went from Santa Cruz towards Yosemite, and we recorded as much as we could going through those fields. Yosemite being very beautiful. I know Yosemite had a lot of moments where we were cutting in and out. I wish I could have recorded that for you guys as well. But there's life lessons going on here. And those life lessons being, instead of just letting the stream die, just record offline and then post it later, right? Which is what I plan on doing on these long stretches where we still have connection. Thankfully, that we still have connection. We're gonna try to. Give me 1 second. I gotta check out something. Okay. On these long stretches, while we still have connection, we're able to be out here and record, which I'm kind of surprised that we are way out in these parts. Maybe the Wi-Fi is working pretty well. But yeah, from Yosemite, making our way over to back to San Jose. Didn't record anything in San Jose. We really only stayed in that area just for keeping our heads down, keeping chill, going to sleep. I have been to San Jose before. It's not like it was a first for me and got disappointed. San Jose is not bad. It's a pretty nice spot. Very modern. Obviously, Silicon Valley's in the area. So, a very nice place to go to. After San Jose, went to San Francisco, recorded a bit in San Francisco. Really got to show you guys around. Hopefully, you were able to see lots of stuff. Hopefully, you were able to see the Ripley's Museum. I know that we were low bit rate in the Ripley's Museum, but really hoping that you guys were able to at least see a little bit of something going on in that spot, or at least be able to see some of San Francisco. San Francisco, very beautiful. Hopefully, you guys were able to see us crossing over the Golden Gate Bridge as we went into Davis. Davis being, in my opinion so far, Davis being probably one of my favorite places to go to at the moment. Very nice college town. Very nice scenery, tons of buildings, tons of shops, tons of bars, tons of places to eat. People were super nice and friendly, to the point where we went back because one of them got Justin's number and they wanted to get lunch with us and show us around the town a little bit more, get a little bit of details of what Davis is like during the day rather than at night. Tons of fun people out there. And then SAC, obviously not much that we did in SAC other than we went to the Capitol, walked around the Capitol, got a challenge coin. A really nice spot. Got to see where Gavin Newsom gets to sit and contemplate about what laws he wants to implement in our great state of California, whether if they work or not, but and neither here nor there about that. And then from SAC, obviously, went into Reno, where we spent the rest of our time there. And yeah, like I said before, Reno ain't the best. Carson City was a lot better. Tahoe was a bit disappointing because they privatized a lot of the beaches. It was like $30 to get in at the beach. Sucked a lot. It kind of broke my heart a little bit that they would restrict Tahoe like that. I remember as a kid just rolling up onto the beach, or my dad drove up onto the sand in our big Suburban, and we'd all get out. We ran up at the time. It was like around Christmas time-ish, so there was tons of snow everywhere. But you know, it was a time. It was fun back then. Like from I could remember as a child, like single-digit age. But seeing Tahoe as it is now, still very beautiful, but kind of sucks that a lot of it is being paywalled. A lot of it being paywalled. What can you do, right? Sit and complain and not go, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to want to pay and justify why those prices are there. Can't be me. As we drive pretty slow behind this truck, as another big truck is up ahead. This truck pulls off to the side. So we need to get past these guys. We're going 55 miles per hour, and at 65 we're going pretty slow. But we're getting to where we need to. We're making our way. As we drive in the vast valleys of Northern California. Again, welcome to anybody who's joining in the chat, whether if you're on Twitch or YouTube. Again, I can see you guys on Twitch and YouTube. When it comes to Kick, I am very sorry I cannot see you guys on Kick. You are more than welcome to continue watching on Kick. However, you can either go to my YouTube channel, which is AutoB. We're down a bit on the bit rates, so give me a second. I'll wait till it comes back up. All right, we're back up, I believe. Yeah, so you can either find me on YouTube. It's at OntoBU2B, or if that's too difficult for you, just find OntoB. It's on YouTube, ANTO space B. It should be the same profile picture as you see on Kick. If that is too difficult for you and you would rather find me on Twitch, it is the same on Twitch, OntroB, at Ontro_B. You will find me there on Twitch as well. I'll be streaming on there, and you can check me out there too if you want to chat. You can follow me on both Kick and Twitch until I figure out how the hell I can get the Kick chat to work. Other than that, you're welcome to continue watching me on Kick. If you want to chat with me, you're going to have to go onto Twitch.
This is where the autumn foliage is. Dude, this is the one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to conserve energy.
Caked with black smoke. And we lost and then we live again. We're up a bit. It looks like we're up again. Yeah, sorry, we hit a pretty big dead zone right there. I think I'll just stay behind. Yeah, I'll just stay behind this guy. Better to do that. But yeah, again, like I said, if you're on Kick, go find me on Twitch. It should be the same at. If you can't find me on Twitch, then I don't know what to tell you. If you prefer to talk to me on YouTube, you can find me on YouTube. The at is different on YouTube, but you can type in OntoB, ANTO space B on YouTube. You can go subscribe to me there. It's the same profile picture. If you're having trouble finding the YouTube, go to my Twitch and then go to my About page on Twitch, and it should have a link to my YouTube channel from there, and then you can go talk to me there on YouTube instead. lake this could be. Maybe somebody can point out. I don't know if you guys can get a good view because the panel of the car right there. There is a gigantic lake right here. Obviously, we are nowhere near Lake Tahoe. We're a bit far north for that at the moment. We're deep into California. We're about midway, maybe. Maybe not even midway. We're probably like a third of the way through. Huge lake out in here. Out by wherever we are, it's like Susansville or something. As we casually go through this beautiful part of California. Back up just a tad. Sorry, I see little bits of biome change over here. Left side definitely a little bit more forested. We got tons of tall trees over here, nice little pine-looking trees. And the left side a bit more mellowed out, some golden green meadows going all the way up to whatever coastline of this lake is. Tahoe area, and also Northern California. I'm hoping that what we're driving into right now is not the case. If it is, then unfortunately it's probably going to bring down the stream because of the lightning. But all should be good. We're alive, we're doing well, we're traveling, we're making our way out. We've been on the road for... Wait 1 second, I'll check in a bit as we get past these trucks. We've been on the road for approximately... who knows at this point. Probably a solid hour. up there in terms of elevation. We're in a nice little small town right now. Doing pretty good on time. I don't know when's the next spot. We got tons of fast food options in the area. McDonald's, Taco Bell. I saw a KFC somewhere. This thing needs to stop messing with me, dude. Like, I have my hands on the wheel. Walmart, Jack in the Box. All the things you can think of that you would find in a small town like this, they are here. Lumberjacks. Yo, breakfast, lunch, and dinner Lumberjacks? Yeah, Panda Express over here with a Tractor Supply Co. Big Five out here. There's a DMV as well. DMV probably gets nobody. Italian and American cuisines. We're really seeing a decent amount of things out in these parts. Small little town out here. Start approaching our first red light after a little over an hour or so. Grocery outlet going on over here. Some action with that. Burger King. Gas is $5 out here. Jesus Christ, how do the people survive out in this part? Got Chinese food in this small town though. Susanville Supermarket. Probably get better deals than some of the other places around here, unless if they wanted to pop up a Walmart. Nice little school out in these parts. Place does not look all that good. Wonder what happened there. Oh, yeah, he lose me. Nice little banks right here. Actually, wait, no, that's having me go all the way around. Sharp left turns. I'm taking a little movie theater here. Oh, that's nice. This town's got movies. Oh, hello. Our first encounter with deer on the streets. 2 bucks, 2 young bucks. Black-tailed deer. Ain't that beautiful? Go on now, boys. Get a move on. Thank you. Oh, he's come to sniff. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. We're going to have to be just a tad careful. Don't want to... Yep. Would have been nice to see the sign a little bit before they decided they wanted to pop up. But now we got to drive just a bit slow. I know it says 45 miles per hour, but 2 young bucks in the middle of the street, that's a scary moment out in these parts. You're running into stuff like that. They're probably not going to even see those guys. I hope they'll be okay, both for the deer and the drivers. hoping that made it through. Y'all get to see some deer walking along the streets. Gotta be extra vigilant. Y'all missed me running into those deer. Well, not running into the deer, but encountering them. You can go on my YouTube. I'm live on there. You can rewind on YouTube. You can't do that on Twitch. I don't think you can do it on Kick either, but you can rewind on YouTube. You can go check out those deer. Just happened a couple minutes ago. Side for right now, just in case of any more young bucks decide they want to jump out. Gives me a little bit of time to react. That didn't last long. And now we're really starting to enter those bigger forests. Okay, Redding and Shasta. I think now we're hitting that halfway point-ish, maybe. Well, at least that's probably indicating this is the road we're gonna have to take to get to Redding and Shasta. We're not going to Shasta. Shasta, I heard, is really nice. Home of probably, I would guess, the Shasta soda brand, your off-brand sodas. Yeah. And then of course Mount Shasta way out there. One big peak point up in the Northern California region. Well, as you can see, we've transitioned out from the nice deserty area that we were in initially with Reno, heading into those chaparral style shrublands that are very reminiscent of the southern side of California, with a bit of some golden grass meadows, and now we have reached the forested parts of California. We're not necessarily in the redwood regions just yet. We got a huge speeder right behind us, but he's probably going to pass us. We'll see. Very nice area, northern side of California. As we start making our way towards Redding, the Shasta regions, that'll be our halfway point. We'll probably get out and stretch a little bit over there, get the blood flowing, get the body moving as we make our way to our final destination of the day. You see these trees over here, super beautiful. see our way to this nice highway right here. We can go 65. Maybe we won't go entire. Well, we can go 65. No services for the next 47 miles. Ooh, man, we'll be on the road for a whole hour. Rest area 23 miles. This rest area looks like it's probably not even up to service just yet. We'll be on the road for quite some time. We'll see if we even have connections. We will have to be very careful driving through here. But look how beautiful this is. Wow. Just a very nice stretch of road. One lane, surrounded by trees, open plain. Have to be very careful about what we're driving through right now, because anything can pop up. If we ran into deer in a residential, I'm pretty sure we will run into deer out here. And then the biome just completely changes. It's like Minecraft out here. We go from big forested trees to grass, and then a couple of trees over there. Somebody lit the fire. This is like dropping out a little bit here and there as we're getting towards the top of the mountains. Trying to keep as connected as we can. Nothing too crazy going on. Just trying to keep our eyes wide open as we come through this section. We're pretty high up. Pretty up towards the mountains over here. A little bit of rain looks like it's coming down. We're getting sprinkled a bit here and there. Storm's probably going to brew. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Now we're getting some hard raindrops right here. I don't know if y'all can see and hear that. But it looks like whatever storm we're trying to get through is building up a bit. Hopefully we'll get past all that. Hopefully our final destination is not entirely drained in all of this rain. So we'll be nice and dry, hopefully, in our last destination for the day, as we're getting some intermittent rain falling upon us. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the stream as well. As we know from Tahoe really got messed up with those lightning storms. So if lightning starts striking in the area, we'll probably lose connection. But we should be okay for right now. If you're still listening in, if you are, maybe you saw the deer earlier. If you did, you can let me know. If not, well, I'm hoping you can still hear me. navigation. We got 40 more miles to go as we lose more bit rate. Intermittent dropping in and out as we're going through all these dense trees. I apologize if it's looking a bit bad, but hopefully you're able to get a good glimpse of what we're driving through. Making sure no deer randomly decide they want to. Officially a part of the Lassen National Forest as we enter through here, coming up. So you can see clearly in front of us and surrounding us. We're next to a lake right here. Probably, I would think that this would be called Lassen Lake or something like that. As we enter through all these beautiful pines up here in Northern California. Rain starts falling down on us.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is...
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat introduction.
This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to plan to conserve energy.
This sounds like introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que nos comentaba antes es que algo que es la misma que simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar un camión.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to plan to conserve energy.
This sounds like introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine era que si pudiéramos simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is.
What's that? The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat deduction.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine era que si pudiéramos simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
We're trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat deduction.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine cerca de la carretera que es la misma, simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is
It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to death.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine cerca de la carretera que es la misma, simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
because this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is
It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to death.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine está era que es la misma, simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is.
It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to death.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, Lorraine era que es la misma, simplemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una camioneta.
because this is where the autumn foliage is. It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to death.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Video shot.
Bricks, this is where the audible reaches.
You want the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
Like I'm the version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's like conserve energy.
This story was directed by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Video shot.
Bricks, this is where the audible reaches.
You want the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like I'm the version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's like conserve energy.
This story was directed by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Video shot.
Bricks, this is where the audible reaches.
You want the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like I'm the version of that.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's like conserve energy.
This story was directed by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Because this is where the audible age is.
When the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
Like Mount River Unit.
Yeah, I know.
Their energy.
It's on the east.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to consult the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Because this is where the audible age is.
When the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
Like Mount River Unit.
Yeah, I know.
Their energy.
It's on the east.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to consult the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Because this is where the audible age is.
When the soda?
It's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like Mount River Unit.
Yeah, I know.
Their energy.
It's on the east.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to consult the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
It's like the same as the thing we had. Oh. It's like a Mount River unit.
Yeah, I know.
Like a plan to conserve energy.
It's not a good question.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
This is where the autumn foliage is.
So it's like the same as the thing we had. Oh. It's like a Mount River unit.
Yeah, I know.
Like a plan to conserve energy.
It's not a good question.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
So it's like the same as the thing we had. Oh. It's like a Mount River unit.
Yeah, I know.
Like a plan to conserve energy.
It's not a good question.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Es alquilar un canal.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Conserve energy.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Es alquilar un canal.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Conserve energy.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, hoy simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camioneta.
Remember, because this is where the autumn foliage is. It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy. It's not the introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, hoy simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camioneta.
remember, because this is where the autumn foliage is. It's the
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy. It's not the introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, no hay carretera que se atienda, simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camiseta.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Conserve energy.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, no hay carretera que se atienda, simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camiseta.
Because this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Conserve energy.
Chinese coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Video shot.
algo que no comentaba antes es que hago hotel cerca de la carretera, que es la vivienda que posiblemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una canasta.
Rick is this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is
What's that?
The one, the soda?
dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a rounder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat tobacco.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que no comentaba antes es que hago hotel cerca de la carretera, que es la vivienda que posiblemente venir a ver el lago, es alquilar una canasta.
Rick is this is where the autumn foliage is.
Dude, this is
What's that?
The one, the soda?
dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a rounder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat tobacco.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, era que si abrimos simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camiseta.
Rick is this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a rounder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
It's time to eat the duck.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que hemos comentado antes es que claro, era que si abrimos simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una camiseta.
Rick is this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a rounder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
It's time to eat the duck.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo antes es que haber el lago es alquilar una cabaña.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo antes es que haber el lago es alquilar una cabaña.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que tienes que intentar antes es que algo simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una cabaña.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
It's on the introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Algo que tienes que intentar antes es que algo simplemente venir a ver el lago es alquilar una cabaña.
Rick this is where the autumn foliage is. What's that?
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to conserve energy.
It's on the introduction.
Studies coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
algo que comentaba antes es que ahora a ver el lago es al final una canasta.
Brick is this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
It's like a milder version of that.
Yeah, no, pero...
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to die.
Coordination. This tower was erected by concerned families and friends to console the souls of these victims.
Do a nice video shot.
Brick is this is where the autumn foliage is.
The one, the soda?
Dude, it's like the same as the thing we had.
Oh.
Milder version of that.
Yeah, no,
Trying to plan to conserve energy.
It's time to eat to die.